Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to do another update for Trenner, my son. He is now 15 months old, or a year and 3 months. And this month has just been crazy how much he has been changing. So let's dive into milestones. He is now pointing a lot more, pointing at things. He loves pointing up at the fan and going, bah, bah. Everything's bah or dada. And he's been talking a lot more. He will make more animal noises. He'll do moo like a cow and bah like a sheep. And his new words are no.
No, 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 no,
And no. And ow. He says that one a lot. And Nuna or Nana. He said Papa too. And that's what he calls his grandma and grandpa. And then, what else? Uh-oh, like when he falls and stuff like that. So he's just been saying a bunch more words, which has been so exciting to see. He's also been like ending phrases like a question. Like he'll be offering some food to me and be like, bah? Bah, you want it? Like just say like random words, but like end it like a question. Oh my goodness. You silly boy. So Trenner has also been a lot more curious of the world. He's been loving going outside. He gets excited whenever I'm going to the door and he knows we're gonna open the door and look outside, and he just gets super giddy, like starts hyperventilating. And he loves watching the skid steer as it comes and gathers snow. Because it's been snowing a lot here lately, and he is just mesmerized just watching that from the window, just looking at it. He really enjoys that. And another big theme this month has been like monkey see, monkey do. When we say prayer, we fold our arms, and so I've been looking over and he started folding his arms, and it's so cute. And when we were at church this Sunday, he looks around and like folds his arms, and then of course just like he's done playing or whatever. And then also we had colds for a while, so he started blowing his nose with tissues, and so now every time he sees a tissue on the ground, he's been picking it up and blowing his nose, and so that's been super cute seeing him pick up on that. As far as play, Trenner has been loving climbing on everything. He's been trying to climb up on the couch, which he can't quite get yet because he's not tall enough. And he's also been, when he's done with the bath, like putting his leg up on the side, like trying to get out, and he's not quite tall enough for that either. And he is a little ninja. When we were at my in-laws' house, I look over and they have like the end of the couch and then a bookshelf that's quite higher, and he's like balancing in between with his arms. I wish I would have gotten a picture, except I was terrified that he was gonna fall because he was hanging, like his legs holding on to nothing, just his two arms between the couch and this bookshelf. And it's right, of course, when I'm like, hey, to my husband, like, hey Jordan, can you watch Trenner? And then I'm like, do you see Trenner right now? And I like look over and he's like hanging, and my husband didn't even notice. So it was pretty hilarious, and it definitely caught me off guard. One thing that my son has been enjoying with his friend during play is just racing in the house. They'll run back and forth. It's not like our house in our living room is very big, but they just keep running back and forth, and so that's fun to see them race. And then something else that he's been enjoying doing is taking toys in and out of things. So he has like this little box, and he was putting all the toys inside of it and then taking them all out, and then, you know, putting them in his mouth as he still explores the world that way with everything. And then we also got some new cars, and he has been enjoying playing with those cars. They're those fun ones that you can like take back on the floor and then they shoot forward. So there he is zooming by. So he's been enjoying those lately. Socially, lately we've been struggling. Don't eat that. There he is eating something.
I don't even know what that is, gross.
But lately, socially, he has been hitting people more. That's how he's been exploring himself and his arms, hitting us, me and my husband, and hitting friends. And so that's something we've been working on this month. And then I forgot to mention with like milestones too, he started signing more, so now he started doing water, which he doesn't do it with the W. He usually just does like one finger for water, and he'll do all done pretty well. And like any liquid lately has been like milk. That's how he's been signing, doing that, and he's still doing that. And one that we're working on is just like help. Whenever he's struggling with something, like asking him, do you need help? And teaching him that sign. So that's one we're working on right now. As far as sleep goes, it's been a little bit of a struggle lately because we've had colds this month and he has been teething more, which I'll get into. But he had 2 very tough nights where it was like literally did not get much sleep from like 9 or 10 until 3 to 4 a.m. And so that was like really a struggle. And one of those nights was actually yesterday. It didn't seem as hard because we were not at my parents' house where I felt like I couldn't let him cry at all. But sometimes it's okay to like let them cry for a few minutes and see if they can self-soothe. Of course, unless there's something wrong, if they're actually sick or not. But I mean, it's after I've given him Tylenol. And then finally we take him in our bed, which never ends well. He has been pulling our hair and he's just like crazy moving around between me and my husband. And just like really is crazy. He's trying to touch the camera. So that hasn't ended up working. The best thing is just for him to go back in his bed. You hit my camera. You hit my camera. To go back in his bed and be able to be in his own room where he can sleep. So moving forward with sleep, we're going to be a little more consistent with what we kind of did with the sleep training around 6 months. To help him just really get sleep down better, because he's been standing up in his crib just like waiting for us to take him out, expecting that, which when he was sick, like we'd take him out, of course, like want to give him medicine if he needed it or whatever, but even after that, like he was still wanting to be taken out. So we knew, okay, he's not in pain, he's not like having anything like that, he's just wanting to be held and be by us. So anyway, we're going to be doing more of that sleep training. As far as food goes, Trenner he's always loved breakfast. That's never been an issue, so he loves eating a big breakfast. But then I've seen he's been eating less at lunch and dinner, which is normal, like when he's teething or sick. And since that's been a lot of this month, then there's been a lot of times like that where he's eating a little bit less later on in the day. But it's still been pretty consistent that at breakfast he eats quite a bit. You saying hi? Say hi. And then he's also been just wanting to eat whatever I'm eating or drinking. He wants it. Like there's no way around it. I have to give it to him or I need to get out of his sight if I'm going to be eating it. And then lastly, like he's been really enjoying, like one of my pregnancy cravings has been like grilled cheese with tomato soup, and it's so cute. I'll give him some tomato soup and he's learned, how to dip it, and he just really is a sponge and has been copying everything I'm doing. As far as teeth go, he did get his bottom left molar to pop through finally, and his right one is coming next. And I was kind of feeling on the top, and I can like feel that they're not that far away from the surface. So before long, he's going to be a kid with 4 molars, but for sure he has, this month, he got his left one in. As far as the potty goes, he's definitely been more aware of like where the bathroom is, where we go potty. And even if he won't go on the toilet per se, like he'll come to me if he ever does poop in his diaper, and then like we'll change it, or like I can just tell when he has to go potty and he'll run to the bathroom but not want to go in the toilet. So he's making more connections there, which is important. Oh my goodness, you're so loud. And then finally, I just wanted to touch on breastfeeding real quick. He has still been breastfeeding. We breastfeed about 3 times, sometimes 5 times, up to 5 times a day. In the morning still, in the middle of the day, like before a nap, and then before bed is usually when it is. And he did like slow down for quite a while, and so I questioned like, is he teething? But then he kind of like ramped up again as he was sick and teething, and he's just seeming to enjoy it more lately, which I'm so grateful to be able to provide that for him, because I know it's one of the best things you can give them when they're sick and teething. So that wraps up this video. So thank you so much for watching. Can you say bye? Say bye. Hey. Say bye. Bye. Anyway, he might not wait for you today, but thank you so much for watching another monthly update, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. See you later. Bye.